it's me, Sunny, and this is going to be a very different video from what I usually film, as you guys probably already saw by the title. And today I'm going to be attempting to follow a Bob Ross painting tutorial, but with watercolors, because that's all I have here. I prefer watercolor over anything else, and he usually paints with oil, and I'm painting with watercolors, so they're very, very different. So we're just gonna see how this goes. I don't even know when I get down to it if I'm going to attempt to make it look really good by like altering technique to help the watercolors not look bad, or if I'm just gonna follow his exact technique and see if the watercolors look bad or not by the end. But I just felt like being artsy today, and you know what? People like watching videos of people attempting to paint like Bob Ross, so I was like, why not have some fun? So I went to Walmart and I got an 11 by 14 inch canvas. Oh, that's so bright. Bob Ross usually paints with like an 18 by 24, but you know what? I'm a college student and I'm poor, so I try to save money when I can, and also I didn't want to waste a nice, big, decently sized canvas on a painting that might look like shit. And you know, I was at Walmart and none of their canvases said ideal for watercolor painting, so this canvas is literally ideal for oil and acrylic. So hopefully this won't suck too bad, and I have painted with watercolors on normal canvases like this before, so it's just a matter of me remembering how to do it. And as for which Bob Ross tutorial I will be following, it is not Sunset Aglow, because for some reason everyone does Sunset Aglow, and I was like, I want to be different, so I went around looking for other paintings that might interest me, and what I chose was the painting from season 10, episode 4, called Secluded Bridge. This one's got a nice forest and a stream and a little footbridge over the water, so I'm gonna try to do it justice. Enough chat, because at this point I'm just procrastinating because I'm worried that my painting is gonna look like shit. Oh, also disclaimer, that reminds me, I haven't painted in like a long time, so I don't know if I even really remember how to paint, so this might just be a shit show, but you know what, if it is, y'all are coming on this ride with me, so let's get started.
Now then, if we're gonna be deep in the woods, we need just some nice colors back in here. So just sort of dance this around, twirl it, let it play. Don't get it too even. We want it to be dark in areas and light in areas, and use a lot of pressure in places and no pressure in places. A lot of pressure and no pressure. Just make all these little different things happen.
I started to overwork it again. Please save yourselves. Okay, I like this better. I should probably let this dry a little bit. He's gonna do the water next. I don't know, I'll let this dry for a second and then we'll move on.
I'm gonna have water maybe right in here. Maybe a little bit more to the blackish color. There we go. I want this to be dark. Start at the bottom because I want it to be the darkest, and then work back upward. That way it's gonna pick up the liquid white, and automatically it gets lighter in value. That's where our water will be, somewhere in there.
I just wanted to blend it and then this happened. It doesn't look right. Good, now I get to do happy little trees, so this is gonna be a disaster.
Now then, we're gonna start making some decisions. There's all kind of trees that live in here. Just wherever you think they should live, that's where they'll live.
I really should stop here, because if I keep going with these fucking trees, then I'm never gonna stop. So the next part that he's gonna do is the leaves with his typical just like dab the brush and leaves magically appear. But like, I don't think I'll be able to fucking do that with watercolor. Like, I'm so worried they're gonna look like crap. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. And I feel like the leaves are just gonna ruin the entire thing. So I guess we just gotta, I don't know. Oh wait, no, stop me, I'm adding more branches. Someone come and fucking stop me, please. I don't even have the right shape of brush for this. Like, he's using an oval brush for the clouds, and the closest thing I have is this small little flat brush. This is what makeup gurus do. I do not think, you can't really see it, I do not think watercolors should be this consistency. There is like no water in here, but oh my god, we're gonna try to do the trees. This is gonna be a disaster. I'm gonna start with less paint, and he's just going in there, I guess. Oh, this is a, oh no, no, this is not working.
Let's go right up in here and then just begin just putting a few little details. See how it makes, that oval brush makes it look like there's thousands of little leaves on those rascals. Super for that. And I'm just barely tapping. Barely tapping.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god. This brush is going to be, well, dead. Like, look, the fucking hair is coming out and shit. Oh my god.
We're getting into some things that are a little bit thicker. Some nice bushy creatures that live here. Just like so. And some that just sort of float around. Look at there. There's one.
You know, I don't completely hate it. There were some places when doing the leaves where the paint from the background started lifting up, so it got a little bit yellow, especially like in here, so it looks like some highlights. I don't know if that'll keep being good, but I don't know, I don't hate it, but the bushes are not very good. My brown obviously is a little too light, so I added some more black to it, which was actually more difficult than it should be because my black watercolor paint dried up at one point and I couldn't open it, so now I cut out the back and it's all dry, so I tapped the little black paint flakes into whatever paint I'm using to darken it, and it's like not great method. I don't recommend. I just recommend not letting your paints dry out.
And let's start making some decisions. Maybe there's some land that lives back here. Just all I'm doing here is just pushing in some color, just like so. Now maybe back in here we're beginning to see a little color. Just push upward with that brush. Just pushing upward.
I tried to put the little highlights on the bushes like you said, Bob, but then you see the white canvas underneath because watercolors are like that. At the risk of fucking this all up, I think this is a little too bright and it's just weird, so oh boy. I just want to kind of darken up these bits a little bit. Bob wants me to do water stuff, which involves painting with white. Now, if you don't know anything about watercolor, white watercolor does not really work. I got this, which is, it's supposedly like real acrylic paint, but in a marker form, but it also comes out pretty liquidy, so I'm hoping that maybe I could use this for the water and maybe like smear it with a little bit of paper towel. I've never tested this before with watercolors, so this may either be really great or just make the whole thing look like shit.
Let's go right up here. Maybe there's some happy little water coming right down through here, and it's just bubbling along, having a good time, splashing, carrying on. Just think how water would think. Just pretend your water coming down here and having a good time, and just the world's happy and it's a good day, and all of a sudden, oh, bloop, you fall over. It falls right over. Look at that. That easy. You can make a happy little waterfall. So many little happy things. See, put a little splashy here and there, maybe there's a stone under the water there. All these little things just splash. Maybe there's a happy little bush. He lives right here. Just push upward. I want a very dark little bush right here. He's in the shadows in my world. In your world, maybe he's in the sunshine, so you can put all kinds of happy little highlights on him. But in my world, today I'm gonna have him in the dark.
looks so crappy.
Behind these bushes, and all you can see is the part that goes over the water. So let's have it come up, and then maybe like this. We'll put some character in it, and then it has a little bend in it. We'll have to put a little rail up here. We don't want anybody to fall off this bridge and get wet. Push this little bridge behind this bush. We don't know where he lives. Whatever. There. Same thing over here.
I don't hate it, but I don't not hate it, if that makes any sense. I think I gotta wait until the end to figure out exactly how I feel about this thing. I call it a thing because I hesitate to call it a painting right now.
Maybe there's some big, let's just do it. Just take the big brush. It's a straight Van Dyke brown. And here we're just applying dark color. Maybe over here there's going to be a big tree that lives right here. So we can go ahead and throw in some dark color. See how all this dark, it sort of closes in and makes your eye go toward the water. Right in here, we'll put on some dark leaves there, just to begin building some shape and form into this big tree that lives here. Just like so. Maybe right along in here, we're beginning to see some nice rocky areas. Still want this to stay quiet, dark. All you do is just tap, just touch, pick out individual stones. See, makes it look like it's just all kinds of little grassy, slimy things. Now then, let's bring all this together. We can begin putting all kinds of little bushes that live here. Let's begin cleaning up the bottom of all this stuff. Water splashing into some of these little recessed areas here. Look at that. Maybe there's some nice trees live just wherever. The old clock on the wall told me I gotta finish this up. Just tap in the indication of all kind of little leaves hanging here. See there? It's that easy. You can really do a fantastic little painting in just a matter of minutes.
Oh my gosh, it's been way too long. I basically spent all day doing this. Like, yeah, I took a few breaks and I had to leave the watercolors to dry for a while, but it's literally almost 9 p.m. and I started this at like, what, 1:30 p.m. And like, I was gone for like an hour or two for dinner, but oh my gosh. This took me way too long today, but it was really fun. Here is my finished painting. Put my signature at the bottom. The lighting in here really sucks right now, so I'll put like a nicer photo of this in the video, maybe over this audio. I don't know, who knows. This was super fun. I love painting. It kind of turned into me trying to turn my watercolors into acrylic paints, which I don't know how well that went, but I think this turned out like decently well considering I was doing an oil painting tutorial with watercolor paints, and those are very, very different things. I think I have to say, up close, none of it looks that good, but from like far away, I think the water looks pretty decent, better than I expected. And I mean, doing the leaves and the trees was so annoying just because if you're like dabbing the paintbrush with the watercolors to put in more leaves, it picks up the color from the background, so you get like these little blank spots, which I tried to pass off as highlights in the trees. And it's also not a great canvas for watercolor, and I didn't have some of the right shaped brushes either. So it was a really interesting experience, but I think this didn't turn out too awful. and I had a lot of fun doing this, and I hope you guys had fun watching it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want me to do another one, let me know, because this is actually pretty fun, and I might just do one for fun. Let me know what you guys thought. If you like this video, please leave a like. That helps me out a lot, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!